TYT Sports, everybody. Ben Mankiewicz, Rick Strom is here. I was listening last night. I ended up watching also, but I began Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals by listening to it on the radio. And I was listening to the Celtics broadcast, and the radio guys said in the 17-year history of the TD Garden House Arena, never had there been this much excitement. Never had there been this much anticipation for a game. And of course, that arena has hosted a couple of NBA Finals. But this was it. The upstart Boston Celtics up 3-2 against the Heat, unbelievably, after winning 3 in a row, and a chance to close out LeBron James, Dwyane Wade, Chris Bosh at home. Huge excitement. And it seemed to me from the first 4 minutes, when the Celtics got down 12-8, then they got down again 16-12, I think eventually 22-12 when the Heat went on a run, that the game was over then, and the Celtics never got back into it. You know, they got within 7, they got within 9 a couple of times, but they never, ever made a move. They got taken out of the game for only one reason and one reason only. One person, 100%.
Can I have a guess?
Huh?
Can I take a guess?
Rick Strom will guess as to who that one person is.
Is it Udonis Haslem?
No, Norris Cole.
Oh.
So close.
Damn it.
So close. LeBron James played, I think, the best game of his career, the most important game of his career when you factor in the magnitude of the game.
Would you say that it was better than when he was with Cleveland, when he put up like 21 straight and scored 48 points against Detroit?
Yes. Here was the Heat, because each year for LeBron, the pressure mounts, the big games mount. And here it is in the Heat's second year when they've added some more talent around him, although, as it turns out, maybe not that much more talent around him. But there's more talent around him. Bosh and Wade have played together for 2 years. They were the best team in the East, certainly after the departure of Derrick Rose. This was the year. The path was paved for them at a bare minimum to get to the finals. And it looked like they were going to blow it. And this time, even LeBron defenders, not of his behavior, but of his game and whether he makes big plays at the end, which I basically think is nonsense. I do think there's a little something in his head now. But I don't think we can call LeBron not a clutch player at all. You forget, he's had too many great big games in addition to some big game failures. But he was prepared to play all 48 minutes the way Kevin Durant did the night before. He ended up going 45 because they didn't need him in the last 3 minutes. It was so lopsided. 19 of 26, 45 points, big shot after big shot. Not so much when the Heat needed a point did he get a shot, but when the moment that the Celtics looked like maybe they were going to get back in it, each time LeBron keyed that moment and ended that game. When an Allen 3 cuts it to 30-23, LeBron is the key part in 6 straight points, and once again the game's over. When they got close a little bit toward the end of the first half, LeBron puts it up to 13, and then they just took charge and got up 20 pretty early in the third quarter, and it was never in any way a game after
No,
that.
he was in form. He was in form. He was shooting in rhythm. He made it look extremely easy. He made it look like playground basketball.
Yeah, I don't think he forced a shot, and when he did force a shot, he managed to get out of that awkward situation by drawing a foul.
Yeah.
If there's any negative, it's that he shot 5 of 9 from the free throw line. And the free throw shooting, which came into the game at 65%, so now it's even a little lower.
I was going to say their free throw shooting as a team has been horrible in the playoffs.
Yeah, they were actually 17 of 22, but LeBron missed 4 of those. But 15 rebounds, 5 assists. It's a wonder he had 5 assists because
he didn't pass to anybody.
He was the only guy scoring. He didn't pass, but he shouldn't have passed because he was getting himself in a position to score almost every time.
Let me ask you this. Do you think, and again, we criticize Eric Spoelstra day in, day out for his coaching and how he just kind of was given a great situation with a championship team, a championship-ready team, it appeared. What do you make of playing LeBron when Pierce and Garnett were already out of the game in the fourth quarter, and as you said, 45 minutes. I thought it was 46. What does that say about the confidence that he has in Wade and Bosh and the other players?
Wade, Bosh went 28 in his second game back after missing 10. Wade went up 39. Wade pulled his minutes. Look, man,
Wade was silent for many parts of the game.
They were. They didn't play well. Bosh actually played okay because he changed the dynamic. He did exactly what you want Bosh to do if he's not going to put up a tremendous number of points. Dwyane Wade with looks like 17. But Bosh made Garnett work on defense. It just changed the way the game went. Bosch made some big offensive rebounds. Again, there weren't that many big plays because that game was over early.
Well, yeah, and at times I felt like Paul Pierce was just like forcing shot after shot after shot.
Yeah, I mean,
he had a cold game, but I felt like he shot them out of the game.
Pierce has had 2 straight cold games. It's just that he hit this dagger killer
True.
3 in Game 5.
So So who wins Game 7 then? Miami
The Heat
wins
win
Game
Game 7. I wanted to bet the Heat last night. I put down a fake $250 bet on the Heat. And
You
then
could say it's real. It's okay.
No, but it wasn't. I took it off.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't want them to win. And I thought, what's the worst case scenario? I do the 250 on the Heat, and then the Celtics win, and then the Celtics win is ruined. So I left it alone, but I just felt like the bet was good at halftime. I felt the taking the Heat in the series was a good bet because I think they'll win Game 7, and I don't think it'll be close. And I love what the Celtics have done, but I think they're done.